Alright guys, welcome back. Treetop Garage. Me and my son are here, and actually, I got a call, or I got a message from Creek Fab Shop down the road over there. And he had just recently picked up, I don't even know what year it is. It's a GMC, I believe, isn't it? GMC pickup truck that he wanted. The trailer hitch was all rotted out, and the bumper on it was in the wrong spot, and he wanted it off there. So we took it upon ourselves to get him back in here and cut it all out of there, and so he could put his new trailer hitch on. So I'm going to throw some clips of that in first, and then we'll go over kind of what we got going on here today, which is a couple things. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pause you, and we'll show some video of that. And then he's going to put out a video. He's got more video of us getting it out of there, which I totally forgot about. He was filming here. Me and him were both under there at some point. So anyways, don't forget about our giveaway, 1,000 subscriber giveaway. You got to go to the giveaway video, which I'll put in the link below in the description. You have to go and comment, and you got to be subscribed to enter for a $300 gift card for the grand prize and some other stuff, t-shirt and whatever else. And then there's going to be probably a runner-up winner too for some other stuff. I don't even know yet. But there might be 2 or 3 winners actually, who knows. But get it on that if you have not done that yet. And I'll put, like I said, I'll put a video or a link down below in the description for that video. You got to comment and be subscribed to get enter in the giveaway. So let me pause you. I'll put that link in there, or that video in there, and then we'll be right back, and we'll show you what else we got going on. So hold on, guys. There it is.
That butter feels good.
Yeah, it does, and it's only on 110. So 220, I don't have a 220 thing go this far over. It works pretty good for small stuff, though.
I tried mine on both 110 and 220. Didn't get very good results, but it's because of the I don't have very good air.
Yeah. Well, this thing's dialed down, but I got like 145 pounds of air over there.
I have everything now. I finished rebuilding that one I got. I just haven't messed with it.
Yeah. Alright guys, so look what showed up yesterday. 59 f100 showed up yesterday. I actually used my AAA, and it was like 80 something miles away where it was at in Elwood City, Pennsylvania. And they were able to get it, bring it here, no problem. There was no issue at all. Now I do have the 200 mile tow and a couple 100 mile tows on my AAA. You have to get the Premier to get that. So when I got it, I spent up for it because I figured I'd use it. I mean, I also drive 120 something miles each day for work, so I figured it'd be good to have. Anyway, this thing is it's pretty cool. I know some of you guys have seen this thing, but we finally got it home yesterday, and I've been wanting to do a video on it. So first off, there's a few things that I found on this thing, which I already knew that are going to need some repair. If you look at the front of the hood, there's a couple rust holes, one on each side there, and the headlight surrounds are supposed to be white, but they're all rusty. Actually, also, if you notice, this truck, like I said in another video, is sitting on a 73 F150 chassis. So I'm guessing the front bumper is off of that same truck. As you can see, it really sticks out a lot. So I actually do have the original front bumper in the bed. I'm not sure how it's going to work, how it's going to look, and how it's going to fit on this frame, because like I said, it's a 73 versus a 59. So I may just end up cutting this one off and kind of shortening it a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with that. But overall, I mean, it's They kind of raised with body mounts. They kind of got the thing kind of a little bit higher than it should be. If you look in the front, you can see it's kind of nose high, which is cool, but it also doesn't have a motor and trans in it yet. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet. We might go ahead and maybe lower that, get it all equal. Looks like on this side, the body and the bed, if you look at that body line, the bed sits a little higher. The other side looks about perfect. Unfortunately, it's like in the weeds over here, but that side looks really good. That door needs the lower 4 or 5 inches, has some holes in it, so I got to replace that. The metal wise anyway. There's a little areas here and there that need repaired on it, but it's not overall too terrible. I mean, there is rust spots and whatever, that's not a big deal. I really like the mirrors. This one here, the glass is kind of messed up. But you could take this glass out. It's got screws. You can just take the glass out and replace it. This window, plexiglass. No, I think it's, maybe. I think it's just old. I don't know. But one thing I didn't show in the other video was the floors are really nice in this thing. It's got door panels that are nice. It's got a really nice seat in it, actually. Door panel over there is pretty good. But the floors are really, really nice in it. It has a hole cut out over there. I'm sure it was a manual at some point because there's a clutch pedal right here. But, I don't know. We're probably going to put an automatic in it for now. I have a motor and trans that I've kind of put some money on. I was going to get the 460 also, but I don't know if I'm going to do that now with the 460 because I found a 429. And I also found a C6 for cheap. So, as you could tell, well, I don't know if you could tell or not, but the tailgate's got a little bit of something going on. It's a little bowed out and stuff, which is probably fairly common because these are pretty much sheet metal and they're all kind of bowed probably already from being used. But this one here, it's got these funny latches that don't really work too good. These areas are going to need some work, but it's not a bunch of filler on there, it's just a little bit. So, and they do sell a lot of these panels too, which I found in the cab corner over there too, which actually has a bunch of spray foam in it, which I hate. I hate when people do that. The bed floor has a couple areas there, little you can see little pinholes, but it's not horrible. It's not beat up real bad, which is good. But I also noticed that this thing has a rubber hose in here that somebody put in there. It's making the tailgate not want to go all the way up. But there's a lot of flaking going on right here. With somebody painted this thing with who knows what. And there's a little bit of paint and probably filler, a little tiny bit of filler and stuff in here. It's going to need some cleaning up, but whatever. It's a project, so I got it. As far as the bed goes, I'm not sure if it's original to the truck or not. As far as I could tell, this bed's been a couple different colors. The cab, I know it was like a light green color, or a light blue color, like a robin egg kind of blue. At some point you could see it around where the windshield rubber is like kind of cracked and stuff. So the bumper is like a tube bumper. We may clean that up and use it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. And of course over here we got a bunch of weeds because somebody hasn't been doing their brush hogging like they're supposed to. And now I can't even get to it because I got to push this thing out of the way. So anyways, I mean, overall it's pretty decent for the money I paid. I didn't pay a lot for this thing. It was actually a really good deal. That's got brand new, well, pretty much brand new tires with really nice slots on them, front and back. They're BF Goodrich. And these are really wide. They're like, what, 12 inches maybe? 10, 12 inches wide. The fronts have got to be at least 8 inches wide, which is cool. And I think I'm going to leave the stance kind of where it's at. Like I said, I may try to maybe put a little less rise in the bushings. Well, they're not bushings. They're the front ones. I know where it looks like they're aluminum. But I might try to maybe shorten it just a little bit and lower it down just a little bit, get it level. But it's going to be a pain because the way the frame's shaped, it kind of dips down after the back of the cab. It starts to dip down. So I think that's why they put those in there. But it's got some other little issues I found yesterday, like the the hood bolts are kind of seized in the hood. I'm going to have to spray some stuff on those. And of course, you know, I knew about all the rust stuff. I already looked at it, of course, before I went. The good thing is it's got going for it as always. I could pretty much put any motor in here. They sell adapters and stuff for the frame motor mounts. It's a short bed, and it's just cool. So I don't know where I was going with that, but it already has disc brakes in the front. It's got, I think, drum brakes in the back. Oh yeah, it's got an AC unit already in it too. Open the hood if you can. I don't know if I might have to help you. It does, because the hood bolts are a little bit loose, it does have a little bit of an issue opening the hood, but it does open, and it stays open, which is good. So it's got, which I didn't notice this before, it's got power steering. Well, it has a power steering box on it, which goes out to this wraparound line here. But it also has this AC unit thing that somebody started to put in there, which it doesn't have all the parts. I think it's missing that canister or whatever that thing's called. I'm not sure. It's missing that part, but I'm sure it's probably pretty common for stuff from the late 70s or whatever. This just needs put in there with a couple of nuts on it. You can see the studs there, no nuts or anything. But I mean, it's a lot of the wirings here, pretty good there. The battery box, I don't know if I'm going to use that thing. I might just put the battery somewhere else. But the frame looks good. I mean, it looks decent under here. Some cleaning up probably, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the AC. One thing I did notice, whoever was, oh, sorry about that. I hit the leg of the tripod. If you look at the AC controls right there, those obviously aren't original. They're out of probably an early 80s something. I don't even know what. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Of course, a lot of the wiring is, I'm probably going to end up doing a rewiring harness on this thing. Just because there's so many wires that go places, I don't know where they go. So that's just what I'm thinking. The doors actually open and close pretty nice. I mean, it's all lined up perfect. I have to do some work there and on the roof. I mean, it's going to need some work for sure, but like I said, it was kind of the deal that I got was pretty good, so I couldn't pass it up. But they sell panels for a lot of things on this thing. The only thing I haven't been able to find was the actual like door skin, replacement door skins. So I mean, I could buy one whole door for like $900, which I'm not going to do. So we'll probably just make door skins. We'll get some sheet metal and make some, just for the one side. This side here on the driver's side is pretty good. And I'm thinking, other than maybe fix a couple of spots that are bad, like around the back of the bed, and this cab corner that's all rotted out. It's actually got spray foam in it, which I hate, like I said. Fix a couple bad spots and just put it together and just maybe do a little bit of kind of messing around with the body and just start driving it. I'm about done with Bodywork for a while. But that's the plan, I'm thinking. Maybe shorten that bumper up. Who knows? Maybe try to put the original bumper back on it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But, like I said, the main plan is to get... I'm probably going to get this in the barn here during the winter time. Hopefully in the next week or two, I'm going to get that motor and trans. And then so I have to do some work to that. And then the plan is, just like I said, just to kind of get it inside. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with the Studebaker gasser. Maybe just pull it out here and put a cover over it or something. I'm not sure. And we'll start working on this thing for this next winter. Try to get the motor together, get everything in there. Try to get some stuff, a couple of things buttoned up, and maybe just start driving it in the spring. So the Pontiac's going to be, I'm going to be getting next year. I want to get that thing inside here in maybe next weekend or whatever, and get some stuff done to that, because I'm going to put it up for sale. It does run and drive. It's got an original straight 8 in it. I was going to lower it and put some different wheels and tires, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some 2-inch lowering blocks for the rear. I think we're just going to go ahead and repaint these wheels black. Maybe clean up the center caps, the center hubcap things, and just get it running. I mean, it runs and drives, but the tank, it's got a brand new fuel tank, but it's not hooked up. I also have 2 well, one for each side, I believe. Rear quarter, bottom sections, I may go ahead and throw at least one of those on. There's a couple small holes like in the floor that I need to patch up, and in the trunk too. And then of course the front fenders and around the headlights need to be patched up and fixed. Thinking about maybe just doing a French headlight kit on them, fix the fender issues. And I mean, somebody could literally come here from a little ways away and put some fuel in this thing and drive it home. I mean, it runs and drives fine. I just don't have the right now the gas tank is not hooked up. So, but it moves, it runs, it stops, it brakes. There are a lot of new brake parts on it and stuff like that. And it's got the patina. It's really cool. Actually, this thing would be awesome for an LS swap. I think this would be a cool thing to do an LS swap on. But like I said, I have no real attachment to it. I got it because I really like the patina at first, and I don't know what it is. I think now I'm just kind of sick of looking at it, honestly. But I don't have room for 3 cars at the moment, so. And if it don't sell, I'll keep it. But right now, I'd rather get working on the truck. So we'll be getting this thing back inside here in the next probably a week or two. I want to start getting couple little things done to it anyway. We'll get the gas tank hooked up, get some fuel in it where it runs off the fuel tank, and I don't know. We'll see what else we can do. If somebody wants it like the way it sits, that's fine too. I'll give you a good deal on it. Like I said, I already got a title. It's already ready to go, notarized, ready to go. So get a hold of me if you want, if you're interested. I know a couple guys have showed interest, but nobody's stepped up and said, hey, I want and here's some money down or whatever. So if you're interested, get a hold of me. My email's in my info. So I don't know. So we'll pause you. We'll be right back. Hold on, guys. All right. So also, we've been working on the Studebaker. I got the whole car sanded down with 180, so I found some spots that are low, so I've been patching those up a little bit with that icing. I just put the final coat on a couple spots of icing a little bit ago, and I was waiting for it to set up. So we're going to be doing that, sanding that tomorrow, I think. And then I actually ordered a spray gun for primer with the 1.7 tip. I have a couple spray guns, but they're all like smaller tips, and the one of them that I have, the one gravity feed one, does not work anymore. It's old. I've had it for years. I have a suction one, but I think it's got a finer tip too. So, but we got a lot of stuff done. I've been working like crazy on this thing the last couple days, trying to get all this stuff fixed up. We finally got it where it's pretty good. We had some areas that were wrinkled up really bad, and I got those really fixed up nice. That was the main one right there. So we're going to be putting primer on this thing again, just on the spots that it needs, of course, within the next day or two. I still got to work on this trunk lid just a little bit around the edges. I had a couple spots that were not lining up real well with the edges there. I finally got it pretty close. I do have to put a little more filler on the one side. I got this side pretty good. This other side, though, it has one or two spots that are kind of wavy, so I got to finish that up. And like I said, a few more spots I got to sand on the hood, too. Actually, we'll show you that. We did get the block down. We got the hood blocked down today before Creek Fab Shop showed up. And I just found 2 or 3 spots that needed just a little bit of filler. So I got a little bit there, a little bit around there that I got to fix up. So no big deal there. We'll sand that tomorrow. We'll get this thing fixed up tomorrow too, hopefully. And then my spray gun's supposed to be here tomorrow as well. So we'll go ahead and fix this thing up and get it all together so I can put some primer on it. And then hopefully, depending on what Troy's doing, because he wants to paint it for his channel, as long as he's not real busy, I'm hoping he can either come over here or I can take it to his house in the next week or two and get the paint on it. And if not, then I guess I'll just start driving it and worry about the paint later. This thing is supposed to be on the road months ago, and it actually was, but I had to paint it first. So anyways, guys, hold on, we'll wrap this video up. Alright guys, so hopefully that wasn't too boring. I know I haven't been doing a whole lot of action type videos where I show me doing stuff. It's really hard when all you gotta do is sand and sand and sand. That's all I've been doing for the last month or month and a half now, it seems like. Hopefully the sanding will be over soon, but that's why I've been doing these weekly videos instead of every other day or so. But like I said, in the wintertime, I'd like to get that truck in here for the winter, get this gasser out of here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet exactly. I'll probably park it outside, hopefully maybe even over here where the Pontiac is, if that's not here no more. We'll throw a car cover on it and whatever else, or I have a couple other things I'm thinking about doing. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I like to get that truck in here, get that motor together, and kind of get that thing kind of together and running without doing a whole ton of stuff like I'd had to do before. Obviously, this thing needed a lot more work, but we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching, guys. Give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, do that. Do that, of course, and definitely get it on the giveaway video or get on the giveaway. You got to comment on the giveaway video, and you got to be subscribed to enter. The video link will be in the description below. That'd be awesome. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, so that's what that's for. And when I get to 1,000, I'll do the giveaway, and I'll be, like I said, a winner and a runner-up at least, maybe more. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed the Creek Fab Shop little deal with that. And like I said, he'll have the full video on that whole ordeal on his channel. I don't know when it's coming out, but he'll have it out there soon, probably the next few days or maybe today. I don't know. So we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks.